Head fabrication. I start the foam buildup process on the head by cutting out the silhouette of the character design. This will help me plan where to cut the foam. Taking a Sharpie, I trace the head onto the foam. Cut your piece out with large scissors. On my character's head, I've added a receiver for replacement dialogue mouth inserts. I ended up not using this feature and went with sticker mouths instead. This is how I built up the foam on the head. And this is how I shaped the foam with small scissors. It went through the same process that we did with the body in the last video, and it would be redundant to show you again, so I cut that part out of this video. You'll notice the wooden beads I'm using for eyes. The next step is to finish these off to look like your character's eyes. I bought a bag of wooden beads that were the size of my character's eyes on Amazon. I measured the eyes on the character design with calipers to make that determination. The holes in the beads are too large, so I will be filling them in with Magisculpt. Magisculpt is a two-part clay-like material that begins to cure once the two parts are kneaded together. Working time is about 30 minutes before it cures. Be sure to wear finger cots or gloves when handling this material. I use a little bit of alcohol to soften the clay while mixing. I will be using sculpting tools to help smooth out this material to fit the curve of the eyeball. Just make a cylindrical shape to fit inside the hole and remove the excess with a sculpting tool. Smooth out the Magisculpt with a little bit of alcohol. I'm punching a small hole in the middle of the eye so I can animate them using a small needle. Once the Magisculpt has dried, it's time to prime them before applying acrylic paint. Adhere them to tongue depressors with some tape as a holding mechanism during the priming process. This way you can get an even coat easily. Spray your primer outside or in a spray booth. Be sure to wear gloves. Once they have dried and off-gassed for a few hours, it is time to apply acrylic paint to the eyes. I mix the acrylic with a generous amount of water and apply a series of thin coats. This allows for a smoother look. If you apply the acrylic in thick coats, it will appear chunky. Keep your beads on the tongue depressors for easy handling. Once this process is complete, paint on the iris and pupil of your character. Set aside and let dry. Once they have dried, I recommend applying a clear sealer or clear glossy nail polish to give the eyes a wet look. Place your eyes in your character's eye sockets. The eyes are easily movable using a needle, which will be how you animate your eyes on set.